Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Wakeboarding Unleashed, of course for the original Xbox. Today we're heading into Venice. This is basically like kind of a normal town actually. Like all the other areas have kind of been a bit weird. This one's a lot more normal than some of the other ones. Like, yeah, we'll just go through and you'll notice we have to get these guys, the gondolas. Pretty much a similar concept of the Hong Kong area. We have to do that. Now we also have to get pigeons too. So the two guys that we have to kind of get in a way, if that makes sense. So there's that. We actually got a gap right there, and then we have a board slide king and lots of stuff going on. But yeah, so Venice is probably maybe my least favorite area in the game. Just because of how normal it is. I feel like everywhere else is super creative. Like even the Hong Kong area, which is also kind of like a normal town. I feel like you're going through a lot more, right? You're not just kind of going through a city. Like in this area, like it kind of feels like the whole point is to just get off of the waves and go to the roofs. And that's kind of about it. The scenery kind of feels the same all the way through. Did I seriously miss that? Okay, let me just run into him. Clank. That'll do it. I don't hold them all white. But, yeah. So, that's kind of my thoughts on this area. I believe if I do... Yeah, I get a gap for that. Sidewalk. But nonetheless, it's still a cool area. It's between this and probably Lake Powell, between my two least favorite areas, so... I'm not sure. One of them. I don't know if we can board slide those, but Soak the Gondolas are complete. And also, the gaps in this area kind of feel out of place, in a way. I don't know why I can't get up there, but some of the gaps here are just kind of feel like, you know, you do this and something. There's no, like, huge lines other than, like I said, the rooftops that are pretty cool. I mean, you can stay on these little sides, which is like, okay. I believe there's a gap for just staying along the edge of this thing. Like the edge of this right here. Let's see. Yeah, Master of Stairs. But yeah, that kind of gives you an idea of like how plain it feels. This, of all the areas, this one kind of feels the least like they tried to make it unique. But that's just my opinion. You guys might, those of you watching who maybe have played this game before, might have different opinions on it, and that's perfectly fine. If you guys kind of see more in this area, then that's cool as well. But nonetheless, we're gonna play through it just like all the other areas, so it doesn't really matter too much. Now, what do I still have to do? Is there a manual king? There's not. I believe I already got board slide king. Or whatever. What is happening? The boat is not picking me up. That's a bug. Alright, I'm just gonna let the groove meter run out then. That is a total bug. But hey, we did complete 4 objectives and found 4 gaps, so that is a start. Let's see what else we have to do. We have to do an insane score, single combo, hands-free, and max out the groove. Okay, so all kind of just get out and do tricks. So max out the groove, that means we want to just, right off the bat, try to get stuff going here. That was a bit of a weird start, but I think the best way to do this is going to be to, like, kind of periodically do tricks on this thing. That'll get our combo up a lot, and then our groove will be maxed out. In just a second here. Is that going to count? That'll do it. Yeah, single combo, max out the groove. Sweet. Okay, so that's 2 of them out of the way. If I would have let go of the rope, I would have also gotten hands-free. But I forgot to do that. So. Oh well. Let's try to do that over here. That might not. Yeah, that might not do as well. And then we also need insane score. So probably going to be 600,000 because the last one was 500,000. I think that's how it works. I think it's kind of like a thing. And I believe I get a different gap for being on the edge of this. Oh, well, I let go, so I don't think I'm going to get that anymore. But, I mean, no, I don't want to do that. Let go of the rope again, because I want to get the hands-free thing. Will that do it? Hands-free complete. And that's also insane score, because 600,000. There we go. There's all of the objectives already done. All right, cool. Well, we might as well get this going with the groove and all that. I'm doing a lot of wake pipes. I don't know why, but I am. But like right there, there's another gap. I just, don't all of them kind of feel a little bit simple to you guys? There is one cool area that you can go through, and well, there I go. We're going places, but there's one cool area that you'll see later, hopefully. I don't, no, there is a challenge that does incorporate it. Wait, no, there isn't. Is there? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try to show it nonetheless. Actually, it's gonna be coming up right here, I believe. Well, after, what? Sorry, game. That's out of bounds. I don't know what I did, but something I did was out of bounds, so just, weird. There I go. Like, no one would really, like, think that going all the way over there would be a gap, right? Even the game is like, hey, man, stay in bounds, but also you're kind of doing the correct thing. So, here's a cool area. I have to kind of get there a little bit weird, but if I go on this rail, and I think I hop onto this guy right here, this takes us... Okay, so that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but... Let's see, can I turn around? Nah. Okay, I still get another chance here, though. I kind of have to do a little bit of hopping into this area, but... okay, you can kind of, I think, see what I'm trying to do. Can I turn around? Sweet. All right, now this will take us there. Okay. This area. This is kind of cool, right? Like, this is something that's different. And we do get a gap for going through that, so that's kind of cool. So there is that, and there is kind of some cool stuff like I said before with the rooftops. The rooftops are sort of cool, so we can go on top of them. I did miss that, but oh well. Let's see, can I reach? Here we go. And if I could get up here, that's cool. That's a gap. All right, give me some speed, boat. I think this, if I go around all this, will be something too. Yeah, Piccolo Gap. Cool. Alright. Well, that was weird. We got a rank 4, mind-blowing. Alright, so there we go. We got a bunch of new things done, completed the objectives, as I said before, so we'll move on for now. We got half of the gaps, and a lot of these are just really kind of weird and obscure, out of the place things. But since we're done with the objectives for now, let's move on to challenge mode. Taxi. So this right here, I was saying earlier, there is something similar to the animal rescue, and this is it right here. Let me just, oh no, I'm going, you know what? Let's restart that. I had a bad start. Let's kind of, there we go. So now hopefully I'll actually be on track. Okay. And I have to bring him over to a drop-off spot. Right over here. Right, thank goodness I actually got that. I'm just gonna hit back because that's dumb. Alright, where's this next guy? Right here. Alright, I love how all their models are exactly the same too. Alright, and this guy's a different drop-off spot. All the way over here. Alright, there you go. Clank. And then our next guy is right here. And I'm not even gonna bother. Let's go all the way over here. All right, we have about 20 seconds to go this distance, which we're gonna do, but actually not super far off from the time. But there we go. Game even thought I was going out of bounds. So we got a stat point. We got a new challenge. I have not been upgrading my stats. I have not done that. Let's do that before I forget. I need to upgrade. Yeah, I have not. Okay, let's get jump height maxed up. Let's get rail balance maxed. Let's get carve balance closed. Close. I guess we'll do a bit of air control and switch, and turning and hang time. There we go. Well, rail balance and jump heights max, and those are probably the two most important. So let's go to Tricky Gap. This one's not bad, if I remember correctly. It's kind of awkward to get on this by how close they start you to it, but just do a back roll and get the gap, and it should be fine. Cool. Tricky Gap complete. But yeah, getting on that first rail over there is sometimes a bit of a challenge for some reason. All right, here's another endurance. We actually saw this last time. All right, roast beef, 50-50. Water spin. Okay, so this is actually a trick on the water. There we go, 360 water spin. Front flip, tail. All right, tilting time. Oh, come on. Sometimes I can't do these double things for some reason. Okay. And board slide. Really? Let's try. There we go, that'll do it. And then 50-50. Back roll. All right. Front roll. Water spin. That didn't count. Do I have to... There we go. I just have to kind of do it all at this same time. All right. Endurance complete. Got that stat point. Swaggerino. All right. Count to 5. Oh, boy. I remember the count to 5 and count to 10 in this area being kind of stinky. So let's see. I think count to 5 isn't bad. Yeah, count to 5 is no problem. There we go. But I remember count to 10 being kind of stinky here. Or maybe not, but we'll see. Before we have to do that, we have target practice, which if you guys have not gotten a maxed out jump height by the time you get here, it's going to be really hard to get some of these targets. So even right there, you have to get a big launch and double jump. And there we go. We barely got it, right? Right. This one's not too bad. I think. I just actually have to get this jump going. Sometimes this jump just does not want to work. That's fine. And then right here. Which this is just kind of a normal jump, so. There we go. Almost overshot it. Target practice complete. So next one is hands-free time. Okay, this is interesting. You have to last for 30 seconds hands-free and then catch the rope. I don't think there's any other challenge in the game that's like this. But pretty much best way to do this is literally just board slide for 30 seconds. And it kind of gets tough, as you can imagine, getting later on. The bounce gets worse and worse, but let's see here. I got 10 more seconds. Okay. I'm already getting a little bit... Oh, boy. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Grab the rope. Okay. Yeah. That can... Okay, camera. That can be a bit tricky if once again rail balance isn't complete. I have a rail balance board and maxed out rail stats, so that wasn't too bad. But with, like, if I did not have maxed out rail stats, that would be stinky. Okay, here's another count to 10, or here's the other count to 5 that we have to count to 10. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's why it's stinky. I always jump past the 9 right there. And, like, you'll notice you need, like, this initial boost that you get. You have to land on the very edge to get this boost. But then, for whatever reason, stuff like that happens. That's why this count to 10 is stinky. I know, I knew there was something about this. Okay. Here we go. I feel like this is a bit slower than usual, so let's see if this... Okay. Oh, God, why did I... Never mind. That's what we want. We want it to be, like, not as fast. That's not going to work. But, yeah. I knew this one stunk. Yep. I guess the slower the better, as long as I'm not, like, going at the speed of a snail. This will probably be better. This is a bit slower. I jumped up there, onto there. Okay. 9, and then there we go. We reached 10. All right, count to 10 complete. Cool. And I slid right into the boat because they stopped for some reason. All right, cool. Not too bad. All right, star search time. Whew. Star search. So, with this challenge, you have to get a good launch right there and then stay on the rooftops the whole time. And I believe you have to get Collectible Master to complete this one, if I remember correctly. So, no matter what, you're going to have a fun time on this challenge. Just because you have to stay on these rooftops. And, you know, you thought getting 30 seconds of balance was bad, but this, I believe I'm going to have to do more than 30 seconds this time, so. Alright. So far, so good. But we just, I believe, have to land. Okay. And then get those two. And you know what? I'm going to cheese it. I don't really care. I'm just going to hit back and then do this or not. Okay, come on. Let's do it this time. I might not be able to cheese it. Come on. There we go. We're going to be able to cheese it. Haha! Collectible Master. And our guy falls in the water. But yeah, you're supposed to, it's kind of intended that you do that all in one combo, but oh well. Alright, so this is another interesting one. We have to board slide 500 feet to stay out of the hot water. Okay, so that is not how you do it. Yikes. So this is another one that's like kind of balance oriented or stay. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to jump onto the side over there, and it's probably another way I could do this. But I remember this not being too bad. Right, and then, let's see, will this take me back? Here we go. That was actually a gap right there. And then I believe this will take me around if I stay on here. Alright, cool. Okay. This line ends right here, so there we go. What? Excuse me, game? What? Okay. Whatever, just forget that happened. I just remembered this probably being the best way to do it, is to follow the line I was following before. And sometimes I just cannot make this jump, because I have to do it from a distance. I have to land on it so I have enough speed to keep going, because otherwise I will run out of speed and I'm going to have to balance technically a lot more, because if I go slower, there's a longer time I have to balance because it's by feet and not seconds. So speed definitely matters here. It is crucial that I'm going fast. Okay. Okay, and I can kind of manual to cheese it, because I believe it all has to be in the same combo. That's not gonna work. But yeah. This one, it's a challenge, but it's not like a bad, like, oh, this game sucks challenge. It's actually kind of a fun challenge, this one. So, like, you notice this is taking a while, but I'm actually, like, I'm obviously not angry by any stretch. I think this is actually kind of fun. It tests your full, like, how good are you actually at, you know, figuring out where can you go to board slide a total of 500 feet without touching the water. Like, I like that. And even though, yes, I'm struggling here a bit, but here, this probably won't go well, but I'll keep it going for the heck of it. Okay. Let me try going up here. I never do this. Plus this'll, nah, jumped off on accident. Alright. I mean, I could probably just stay, like, along the edge of the level, but I don't really want to do that. I feel like that would be super boring. So I want to try to find a fun little area that I can kind of go around. It's maybe a bit more unique. Alright. Here we go. We're more than halfway there, so this is good. Come on, keep going. Okay, and then jumping over here. is good. This should do it. And then we should get to 500, no problem. There we go. All right, cool. And I kind of ended up back where I began. That's kind of fun. So, there we go. Oh, boy. I was like, did the game crash? Oh, no. All right. So, challenge mode is complete. Groove mode is complete. And we have 7 more gaps to get here. And I know where some of these are. So, I'm going to try to get some of these going. Oh, no, I want to go into groove mode. Actually, well, no, it doesn't really make a difference. But I don't remember if, like, the rooftops have anything to do with these gaps. I don't think they do. But I know one of them's off over here. I have to get on those lights. Okay, I should probably set a respawn point a bit closer to where I need to go. Let's set it right here. Set restart. Because I know those lights is a gap. Let's actually restart. Okay. Let's see, can I jump over here? I think I have to... Yeah, I need a little bit better speed here. Well, okay. For some reason, I just thought I'd clip through those logs. Not like I'm used to the game's mechanics or anything. I just figured. All right. Here we go. I guess this is probably the best way to do it. Here we go. And then I think I have to jump from here to there. Oh, it was close. That's hard to do, honestly. I don't know how I'm necessarily supposed to get the speed for this to work. Oh, that'll do it, I think. That wasn't the gap? That was it. There we go. I just had to jump further out. See, there you go. I remember that one. Ow. All right. And then I know where at least 2 more are, but they're a bit more of a challenge to get. Yeah, I think there's like another one. Whoa. If I kind of go through this whole thing, I could be completely wrong through this, though. There is Size of Wake, but I already got it, so. I already got those. I don't think there's anything for, like, board sliding through these gondolas back here, and I didn't even do it, so screw that. But, yeah. Is there something for, like, going over here? I don't think so. I don't think this is anything, but I'll try it anyway. On the rooftops. Yeah, well, that's fine. Okay, let me set a respawn over here, because I know of 2 gaps that I haven't gotten that are right by here. And this one I've been trying to do, but for some reason the game just does not give me the speed. That did count. Okay, Ponte Grande, I don't know. But that was it. And you saw there, I just had barely enough speed, and I double jumped at the right spot to get that gap. I don't know why it's so stinky. Now this one is bugged. Let me show you why this gap is bugged. Or maybe not. Well, I didn't get it anyway. So, let me hit... Can I hit back? Okay. Well, that gap is bugged because usually it says I'm out of bounds when I try to do it. And I think I just have to go off of this crane and onto the roof. But it's not even giving it to me, so I don't know. Let me set my respawn a bit closer to it. But after this, I don't know where any gaps are. Honestly, I don't know where the last ones are. Okay, this is better. Do I have to, like... But yeah, I'm not getting it, because I know for a fact this is one of them. I'm going too high, actually. Let me kind of... No, that's not it. Like, get rid of the rope at the last second here. See? That's what happens. It's a stay in bounds when you try to get the gap. Right there. Why does it do that? Why, game? Why, game developers? Why do you have to be this cruel? Why? Why? That's a gap, though. I promise you, that is the gap. It's crane up. And it's bugged. It is so bugged. I've gotten it before, so it's not, like, impossibly bugged, but it's just, like, why? Why? I don't understand. Alright. And you just have to kind of, like, release the rope at the right spot and, like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting told to stay in bounds in an area that's clearly in bounds. But I'm going to try to spend a little bit more time on this, and if I can't, then, I mean, oh well, is the reality here. Let me try, like, yeah, I feel like I need to somehow get a little bit more speed, and I don't really know how I'm supposed to do that. Oh my gosh, because I have to, I want to try to go off at an angle and see if that'll work. But I can't even, like, it's such a small launch that it's hard to even do that. So I am at a loss for words. Does that count? Didn't think so, but oh well. But yeah, it's bugged. Clearly. Man. If I could go back and tell the devs one thing, I'd be like, fix this single gap, please. Fix it, please. Alright. Yeah, there's no great, like, solution to this. I don't have enough time to, like, perform a double jump to get onto the top part of the roof, but I don't even think I need to get onto the top part of the roof. And I'm sure I got it some really stinky, cheesy way. Like, maybe if oh, you know what? This is probably what I did. I probably launched off of the wake and landed on that tip. I'm doing too... I know, I'm probably spending way too much time on this, but hey. Oh, that was super close. I see, I probably did something like that. Yep, too big of a launch. Yeah, I'm sure I did something like this. I am sure of it. Whoops. See, okay. Right where I'm supposed to launch, I get crinked by the wall. Okay, I'm gonna give this 3 more shots. Well, I want to give this a valid... Really? I want to give this a valid attempt this way and actually land on the crane. Man, I'm so close. I feel it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Well, that didn't count. I mean, I don't know where any of the other gaps are, so, like, spending my time here is probably... That count? Nope. Alright. So spending my time here is probably, like, the most... Makes the most sense, because I don't remember where the other ones are. And I don't want to use gap keys yet. As I've said plenty of times, but just as a reminder for those of you that might have skipped to this video. Alright. Well, that's certainly a thing. I mean, I'm going to be spending just as much time here on the... when I come back to it, so, you know... I don't know. Alright. Let me try double jumping on it. Not that I think that'll, like, change anything, but... try it. Yeah, it still launches me up super duper high. And that's the problem. This is how high I get launched. Yikes. Yakesamundo. Can I board slide on those logs right there? Let me try it. Maybe this is how you're supposed... No, you can't even do that. Alright, you know what? I know, I've been here for way too long. And it's probably time to stop here. So, I'm gonna give this 3 more tries. 3 more tries. And we'll come back if I can't get it. Why, game? Why? Why you have to be this rude? Can I grab onto the rope, like, right before? No, the boat always stays a bit too far. It seems. Seems like it. Oh! Oh, that feels like... Oh my god, that... I don't know why, but that felt super close. And I also clipped through, and the game didn't say out of bounds. What's that about? What is that about? Okay, last try, I promise. Okay, that's it. I give up. We'll come back to it, and probably I'll spend hours and hours and hours on it, trying to figure out what I did when I played this on my own to actually get it, because I know I did. I 100%ed all the gaps, because I got the reward for it. So, regardless, thanks for watching. I'm sure I'll have fun with that gap in the future. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you guys next time.